Jurors began deliberating around 11:30 this morning. Then around 3 o'clock, they sent notes to the judge asking for readbacks of key testimony from two major witnesses in the case.
Morgan McKay just got out of court and joins us live from Lower Manhattan. Morgan, what's the latest?
Steve and Natasha, jury deliberations began at 11:28 this morning in former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial. And the tension inside that courtroom is palpable. So we've already gotten two notes handed down by the jury this afternoon. And every time a note is handed down, a bell goes off in the courtroom, and then the judge reads off the note. So in this first note, the jury is asking for four separate things from the judge, prosecution, and the defense. So the first thing, David Pecker's testimony regarding a phone conversation he had with Trump. Pecker is a former publisher of the National Enquirer and played a role in squashing negative stories about Trump. Now, number two, the jury is asking for Pecker's testimony on his decision not to finalize and fund the assignment of Karen McDougal's life rights. Now, McDougal claims that she also had an affair with Trump and sold her story to Pecker in exchange for staying quiet. Pecker ultimately released her from this agreement. Now, number three, the jury also wants Pecker's testimony regarding the Trump Tower meeting. At one of these meetings, Pecker had agreed to be the eyes and ears of Trump during his campaign. And then number four, the jury also wanted to hear again Michael Cohen's testimony of that same meeting in Trump Tower. Now, about 30 minutes after this note was read, the jury again sent another note asking for the judge to also reread his jury instructions. Now, any legal expert will tell you not to try to read the tea leaves of these notes. It could be just one juror has a question about this testimony. Judge Juan Merchan told the jury this morning to put aside any personal biases or feelings that they might have about Trump and focus on finding the facts. Prosecutors allege that Trump falsified 34 business records to conceal hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels in order to influence the 2016 presidential election. Trump has insisted he is innocent and said it again as he left the courtroom after the jury was sent to deliberate.
Mother Teresa could not beat these charges. These charges are rigged. The whole thing is rigged. The whole country's a mess between the borders and fake elections, and you have a trial like this where the judge is so conflicted he can't breathe. He's got to do his job.
Now, Trump is not allowed to leave the courthouse while the jury deliberates. He waits in a separate room with his team. Now, tomorrow morning, the judge is going to start fresh with the jury. They were already dismissed this afternoon. They're going to start by rereading those pieces of evidence that the jury requested. Reporting live, I'm Morgan McKay. Steve and Natasha, back to you. All right.